All right, everybody, welcome back. Hey, today I'm going to do something a little different. I'm going to actually move the camera around. I do not have a monopod or whatever, and I want to be able to show you everything on this. I'm going to do a review on this. Nothing major in what I've done to it. So, obviously, this is the Savage Access 2 Precision rifle. I have this chambered in the 6.5 Creedmoor. You know, I could have went with the 308. You can get it in 30-06, I do believe, too. 308. I don't know, there's a few other ones, but this is the one I wanted, and I got it. Now, I have done some things to it, and we're going to go over, change some things out. But first off, let's go with the scope. The scope here I got is a Discovery PRS. What is it? 5x25 by 56 millimeter. This scope is done in mil rads, and they're kind of an off-brand. These overseas Chinese scopes. I just wanted to try it out, see how it works. Looked at some reviews on them. There's not a lot out there, but what I read was pretty decent, so I figured I'd give them a try. It is a 34 millimeter tube right there, and it does come with the rings, so that was nice. It's got giant turrets on it, and just for size comparison, I'll grab them. Those are huge, right? They're not the small little ones. These are pretty big around. There's that. It comes with when you get this thing, it comes in a box the size of a microwave almost, right? Which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's a pretty decent scope. The clarity's on it's really nice. I like it. I have not taken this out and shot in it yet, but I have done some things to this, and this is what I want to go over. I got the UGT bipod on there, and it's got, if I can do this, 3 different positions, and it's got, 90 degree up and down, 45 degree, and then 90 degrees straight out. And it does cant and tilt. I think it's like 15 or 30 degrees or something. And it's got a tensioner on it, which is pretty nice, so you want it loose or tight. What else did I do this? Okay, so obviously changed out the bolt. I like this bolt handle a lot better. It's a little more comfortable than that shorter one. Now, I did put a bolt lift kit in here. The bolt lift kit, what it does is makes this so much easier to go up and down. You're not fighting with it. Makes it so much smoother. And I put that in there. Over at this end, I got a muzzle brake on there. That was the MDT people who make the chassis for the gun. Also make this muzzle brake, and my buddy had it, and I bought it from him. He has the 308, so it does fit on the 30-06. So I got that from him. The other thing I have done to this is there is a trigger kit that I put in there, and it still uses the same trigger. It still uses the Accu trigger that Savage has. But I don't know if we can do this here. I'm going to try to come over this side, show you how light this trigger is. All right. So it does have the safety on it, right? So watch. All right, now it's depressed. Watch what happens. Oh, I got it on safe. The gun's on safe up here. That's a problem. There it is. So there is your safety. Forward, and then it's off of safe. So depress that. See that? Look at that. Wasn't that crazy how light that is? We'll do it again. So that Accu trigger, you got to depress the front safety. Get it in there, now watch. That is light. That thing's like, I'm going to say anywhere from 12 ounces to 15 ounces. When we first put it in, we checked it out, and it was at 16 ounces, which was 1 pound. And then, worked its way in. It's gotten a little lighter. So, you're going to be shooting long distance, that's what you want, right? You don't want to be pulling on that trigger. What I have noticed is that when I'm holding on to this back here, I tend to come around and I want to wrap my finger around and then go, which is great. But as soon as I touch it, you hear that click? The safety wasn't depressed. So it is a sensitive trigger. But the only other thing I might do is the handle. I like the handle on it, but I do notice that if I'm going to shoot with this, I better hold on to it like this, right? Place my thumb up there, wrap it around, instead of the traditional way like that. This is heavy. I think the gun itself is like 11 pounds. That scope's got to be close to 2. The bipod, muzzle brake, everything, I'm thinking we're right around 14 pounds. I don't know for sure. But anyway, if you guys have, well, actually what I did is, I did a video on putting that trigger kit in there by M Carbo. They made the trigger kit. And I had it over at my buddy Tommy's house, and we were doing it. And I put it up, and it got flagged or something for copyright, and didn't understand it. Well, found out that the radio was playing in the background, so I took it down. I didn't even argue with it. So this is it, guys. Let me know what you guys think. Let me know if anybody has one, experience with one. Any upgrades that anybody does. Let's start a discussion about it. But the Savage Access 2 Precision Rifle. But anyway, let me know what you guys think.